In the last episode, we built this machine over here to make infinite redstone, but we're not making infinite redstone yet. Because in the filming of that episode, I was like, you know what? I'm going to use the igneous extruder to make cobblestone. It's easier, it's more performant. But after further review of this mod pack and diving into the book a little bit more, I realized we're nowhere near that igneous extruder. So we need to add our own cobble gen in here. And I was going to do all this off camera. And then I thought, you know what? Let me film this, because if somebody's new to Create, something that I do could teach them something. And we ended off here, right at the redstone cluster. And then I said, I'm going to have a depot here with a fan under it with lava. That's all there. This pulls on here. Fan turns it into redstone. This box has a puller upgrade. So when it gets redstone on here, boom, it pulls it right into that box. And then I also added up here. Let me climb up here real quick. This all starts with this rose quartz. When you crush it in a millstone or crushing wheels, you end up getting that redstone seed. So I'm feeding that rose quartz in here through the millstone, shoot, boom, drops it right into this box. And my hopes by the end of this episode is we're going to have all this fully automated, if it works, and we'll be making infinite redstone. Because I want this to build up. We're going to need a ton of redstone in this pack to automate the catalyst for all the 4 different things that we're going to get over there, and also to automate the Skystone. So let's get into this. I built a building around here, kind of, sort of, and while I was building it, that's when I started looking into like what we really need to do here. And we're going to make a cobblestone generator right here. We already had this belt here, right? So hopefully 4 is enough. Let me put these down. I went to the nether, got some lava, and we got water, which is really hard to find. So if we just go like this, and we take water, this is easy when you're standing on a belt, put the water there, falling water. And lava hits it. It should make cobblestone. It does. Perfect. Now let me do this without dying here. Somewhat easier said than done sometimes. We're going to put a source block down at all 4 of these locations just so we don't have flowing lava. That should help somewhat with the performance. These are called fluid cells. They hold 32 buckets of each, and we can now finally make them. So that's a good thing. All right, we're making cobblestone. Now we just need to take mechanical drills. We're going to pop them right on here, except they want to go that away. Can this work? It does work. I don't want to go there, though. I like that they added this. Just sometimes it's hard to see in this pack with the shaders on. All right, so that's going to break the cobblestone once we turn them on. Now we're going to add a storage controller down here, right there. We're going to put a funnel on there. That's going to suck up the cobblestone right into there. We need to link this guy to the cobblestone up there. Perfect. Now we just need to fire this thing up. Let it build sand up, and then we'll work on getting... How am I going to power this? We can add a little bit more jank here. I like it. Let's go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Boom. And boom. Boom. We need a belt. You go there. And then you go all the way down to there. We're making cobblestone. Sweet. It's going in there, and we're turning that cobblestone into sand. Let's figure out the rest of this. We want to take redstone out of this box. And I think what I'm going to do is feed it into a controller. And then up here, we'll add the automation that we did over here to turn it into the rose quartz. Let me get the parts pieces for that, and then we'll jump on that. All right, I turned down the sound so we don't have to listen to block breaking. Let's grab a piece of this redstone out of here and climb up here, and let's set up an automation to make rose quartz. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a depot, and we're going to put a depot right next to this box here. Grab some blocks, throw these down so we can get up here. Is there creative flight in this pack? Because I did a little bit of digging, nothing crazy. We're going to put a puller upgrade in this box because creative flight would make a lot of this way easier. Puller upgrade goes in there. This is set to direction north, which is that away. So whatever rose quartz is on here, it'll pull it directly in there. Take a spout, throw a spout right on top of there. And now we need to set up, we need to feed this. Hopefully I left myself enough room here. I think I did. We need to feed this guy the smelted redstone. So we'll put that there. On here, we'll put a spout, or a faucet rather. Yes. Faucet goes right there. Above here, we're going to put block copper and a lever. That doesn't have to be copper. It can be anything. And when I turn this lever on, that should activate that guy. Do I need to spin this? I probably do. You go there. All right. We're cooking something up now. So that lever, when this fills up with the redstone stuff, which we need to be back here, we're going to take a box, a drawer. I have an iron downgrade, so this is only going to hold a stack of 64. We're going to put the drawer right there. We're going to put redstone in there. We're going to lock this drawer. And we're going to add this iron downgrade in there. So when we feed redstone from down there up to here, this will only put a stack of 64 in. And this should work. And then I just need a pusher upgrade in here to send this stuff to the west. Pusher. Boom. These things are coming in kind of handy playing this pack. Pusher. West. Alright, it already went in there. Now the last thing we got to do is not die and set up the heater. Heater's going to go right here. And below here we're going to do the same thing with another box. Can we get the creative flight added yet? Is that a thing? Boom, box goes there. We need another pusher upgrade in this guy. Same thing, we're going to face it west. I don't want you to go in there, though. I'd rather put you, like, in the box, right? Boom, you go in there. And I don't need 16 of them in there either. West. And in this box, we're going to lock this guy as well. We're going to put charcoal. Struggle bus is real right now. It's early in the morning. I'm on my first cup of coffee. But we're doing stuff. We're making things. You go in there. That's feeding that deal. Are you going to pour in here? Why? There you go. All right, I just had to reset that lever. Now we need more redstone. So let's just grab a couple stacks of this. Go back up here. We're going to load that box up with some redstone. We can only put 64 in there, which is perfect. And we need another box right here. Boom. We get down here. We're going to do the same thing on this one. Put this iron downgrade in here. In here. And a pusher card. Which needs to go south. Pusher card. South. Boom. Redstone. This should be making... It is the rose quartz stuff. Rose quartz goes in there. Now we've created somewhat of an infinite loop, right? Until it runs out of redstone. Did I lock that drawer? Probably not. Now it's locked. All right, sweet. Now we need to feed redstone from here to those 2 boxes. And we're going to do that using a storage controller. Let me bust this open, and hopefully we can get this down without the lava spreading. Boom, you go right there. Make a little bit of room here. Break some dirt with a pickaxe. Open that up. You go there. Put you back in there. And we need to take this linking tool. Shift, right click on that guy. Get up here and link these 2 redstone boxes to that. And that should be feeding redstone into there. It does. Let's get up top here. Said and done. And this one, and we're feeding redstone in there. Now we got the infinite loop going. Golden. The last thing that we got to do, and one of my concerns, is we don't have the loop going yet set up for Skystone. So when we run out of this volatile Skystone solution, this whole machine's going to get borked up. So we want to limit these redstone seeds from being pulled out of this funnel if this doesn't have enough solution in there. And we're going to do that using this called a threshold switch. Let me grab a bucket of this stuff so we can mark these. And we're going to use these redstone links as well. So the first link we're going to put right on that funnel. And then if you take a empty hand, shift, right click, you get the antenna deal. That's now a receiver. And we're going to mark this with bucket of Skystone solution. That's going to be our frequency. And then we're going to take this threshold switch, which will read the amount that's in here, right? And is there a way you can change this? Invert signal. I want it to turn on when this goes down below, let's say, 10%. Yes, that'll work. And we don't need to invert or anything, I don't think. Boom, click that on. Take this last redstone link. Pop this on here. So this, I do need to invert it. See how that is red now? So if we invert this, it doesn't have a redstone signal now. We want it to turn on when it goes below 10%. Boom, boom. There's our frequency on there. And I think we've created our infinite redstone source, as long as we can keep up with the sand, which we're at 3 grand right now. That's a good thing. And we're also getting flint from this, which we need the flint to get into chapter 3 in a future episode. I need to put some upgrades in these drawers. Should be golden, girls. What I should do is move this whole operation in that building so we can make, what are these things called? Electron tubes right here as well. And then we can feed electron tubes right over to there. And that, I think I'm going to set up off camera. But I wanted to share this with you guys. Hopefully it all makes sense when I finally put the video together. Thanks for watching the video. Have fun and peace.